Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the finals. Took me a little longer. It was like an extra lovely smoke with a few people having a little chat there. But we are back, and we can see the heads are ducked down. Math is being done. And we are in the first match. Let's see what do we have here. Alright, we have the... Alright, A4Papier's, what is it? Malygos Rogue versus the Zoo. Zoo is having a board, and the Rogue doesn't really have the clears for it. Is he gonna be able to like whoop out a combo or something to prevent this rampage going on? We do have prep sprint here. He got to use that. I mean, right now he still has like a few turns. Well, he doesn't know that there is a Leroy in the Warlock's hand, but I mean, looking at the board, he would say he would have a few turns. So let's see how much damage do we have really on the Warlock side. 7 damage plus 6 here, 13 damage. Not quite lethal yet. But we haven't seen the top deck, Pio or Doom. What's it called? That, what is Soulfire? Yes, Soulfire would have been over. Alright. He's just gonna create board, deal a little damage. He already got the combo to kill. 6 more damage, 8 more damage. So let's see what the match is going to be like. Alright, the Eviscerate coming out. I think this is like 8 damage. He has still no lethal. Mortal Coil. Maybe you can Mortal Coil to try to get a cheap card and maybe draw into lethal. Definitely something that Mitsuhide will try. Still doesn't have enough for lethal, but we are gonna see the Wolf and Abusive being played, because why not? Deal the damage already. The Rogue is gonna be worried about clearing the board somehow, or trying to set up lethal, which he doesn't have yet. Alright, A4Papier, so not gonna happen. First match goes to Mitsuhide. Alright, that's game number 1 already. That went pretty fast. I might have like jumped into the match a little late, but that was still pretty fast. Anyway, we have the things messed up again, do we not? Mitsuhide versus A4Papier. Mitsu won, let's see. Mitsu won that, but we are not watching from Mitsu's point of view, are we? No, we were not. So we're gonna quickly get out of the match. So let's see. So we're gonna leave Mitsuhide here. I'll be really fast about this one. And then we're gonna join on Mitsu again here. And hopefully we'll be able to hop into A4Papier as well. Alright, so now the scoreboard is also like the way it should be. Alright, so Mitsu bottom and A4Papier top. We're gonna see again the Miracle Rogue from Mitsu. I think he's playing Miracle. And then we have the melee lock on A4Papier. So rogue match, rogue mirror. It's not a mirror match, but it's a rogue versus rogue. Alright, so we have the gadgets on already, so we have something to look forward to. So he might be like holding back a little on the backstab.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry
Might not feel the need to, just to keep up with the board but for the time being, I mean, he has something to play along with his gadgets on. Alright. Takes a little damage there. Just rotating cards. On A4Papier's side, can't really do much. Let's see, he got Harrison, that's something good to get some cards and get a body out. Eviscerate, backstabs there. Mali is up already as well. We still have the coin, which is kind of cool for either rogue, so that's a little bonus for A4. We have Deadly Poison, Shadow Strike, and Shiv. Well, so far we don't have really the minions to really care about either the backstab with the Shadow Strike. So yeah, pretty much probably we're gonna see either a Harrison or...
That belongs in a museum.
Oh, it seems like Harrison is his only play. I mean, he has only Salt and Malygos, so yeah. And he has 2 subs now. Alright. Rotating more cards in. Let's see, how many cards are we sitting on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards. So yeah, still has a card to draw. Won't be an overdraw. Looking at Mitsu's side. I mean, I guess Mitsu is just gonna wait for turn 7 for the gadgets on conceal, or if he gets his preparation in any of his upcoming turns, he'll probably use it the other way around. Alright. Backstab SI thinks he doesn't need the backstab. I feel like he doesn't need it as well. I mean, he has a conceal in his hand. So he has a way of rotating cards once he gets the gadgets on up in turn 6, 7. Depending on if he draws preparation. I mean, if he gets it, he's gonna prep that shit on turn 6. Next turn, gadgets on, prep into conceal. If not, then there is gonna be simply probably an eviscerate being rotated with the fan. And just simply wait for turn 7 until the conceal can be played on the gadgets on. Alright. Opponent Afir just developing a minion at this point. So SI agent, that's pretty good.
Get in here!
So right here, it looks like he's going to be triggering SI and Eviscerate here by Deadly Poison. It's quite an investment, but it doesn't still matter. Once again, on turn 7 now, he will have the Auctioneer with the Conceal, so, and he has still ways of rotating. He might, if the minion survives, and I assume the Rogue has no way of killing it, he will be able to draw another 2 cards from the Fan of Knives in the next turn after. So far so good. He was able to burn those cards, like having a few cards less
Everyone!
doesn't
Get
really
in here!
matter that much. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for the follow, Turvipora, Zwaf, Rundle HS, Intoxicated UW, and I think that's all of them, the ones that I missed. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate that shit. Anyway, there's the notorious preparation that we were talking about. So he has a board clear and conceal. Thinks that prep is still not needed, but he might change his mind after drawing the card. Is he gonna prep double card draw here? I guess not. It seems like he's not afraid of the enemy rogue killing this minion. So pretty much doesn't feel the need to already start rotating cards. He's pretty safe, and that way he can keep preparation in order to like maybe combo it with a more suiting card if he draws or top decks anything better than that. I mean, it's perfectly fine. Like, he had no reason to think that this guy would die. Fear mana slot, Blade Fury, Wirefield's not giving him see. Well, basically the rogue decks that were popular before. I mean, you had the Miracle like way back, and then you had like the combo rogue when the GVG came out, right? With the weapon that the rogue had, and the weapon buff the Tinker Oil, with the Blade Fury combo. Now with the Blade Fury being nerfed and GVG cards being banned, I guess the old decks are going to be a little popular again. And as you can see, Miracle Rogues like out there shining. There we go, the double cards that I was talking about. So there's the prep with Eviscerate, trying to prep with Fan of Knives, trying to get 2 cards, and I'm probably just gonna go into developing a board. There's no need to like right now start getting the cards. We're probably gonna see a sap or 2. Gonna see a sap Eviscerate here. So probably thinks that he should rotate cards. All right.
Mistakes were made.
Won't get sap at least. Anyway, he lost 4 damage here. Didn't attack before using a stealth, and now he can't attack. The 4 damage is simply not worth it. Misplace. It didn't attack before stealth. I've actually stealthed it before attacking, so now missing 4 damage. Anyway, going to rotate the cards through. Just want to get as much as possible from that gadgets on in case it dies. I don't think there's a way of clearing that yet, but alright, he doesn't want to risk it. I mean, in turn 9 we could have seen like say a prep into Fan of Knives, which would clear his board, but that's something that didn't happen.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Alright, so there we go. He actually did end up attacking. He did not want to miss out on the damage. Alright, so that's top deck, and I think that's neutral. That was a quick match here. There we go. That's another victory for Mitsuhide. So Mitsuhide did feel the 60-40, still not going in favor of Afir. Afir did have some confidence, so we might see a comeback here. But as of now, it's looking very grim for Mitsuhide. Oh, sorry, not for Mitsu, for A4Papier here. So, so far Mitsu doing good. I guess we can see also on their stances. Mitsu's chilling, relaxing, laying back, playing with his phone, tablet even, playing a little Hearthstone, chilling out, not really stressing, yawning. Whereas A4Papier is having real trouble, ducked down, thinking through like, how can I beat this? This can't be happening to me again.
Job done.
The pleasure is mine.
There's
Oh,
two?
there.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, bro. One moment, guys.
Honor. Made to fit.
Alright. They used sap on the caster's chair because I believe I think Suhan is leaving the building. That means chair goes with Suhan. Has to use it for streams.
So many choices.
Alright, caster did not get sapped, chair did. No problem, we're still standing. So, let's have a look. Misu using his final deck, the warrior. Versus, again, the rogue. Rogue's being a very unlucky, but he's being very persistent with his rogue. Afir's like, I gotta catch a win at some point with my rogue deck. And I can probably keep hiding my remaining two decks and try to get a strategy going. But other than like
I gotta move.
Mitsu not knowing what decks he has, he's in a very confident position. I mean, Afir still need to beat all three decks, but it would make things a lot easier for him, considering, well, Mitsu would not know what. I guess the matchup would be everything that decides. So we still have to deal with, let's have a look at the ban. I think the Shaman was banned from Afir. And on Mitsu's side, well, we've seen the Rogue, we've seen the Lock. I think Warrior was banned, so we'll see. Oh no, wait, Shaman was banned as well there. It's so much cooler though. Well, the old Miracle Rogue wouldn't work. I mean, with the cheaper Gadget Sun, that would have been like total madness. Now at least you have to wait until turn 6 until the Rogue can do something. And in most cases, you still can't do shit about it. In the old Rogue, that would have happened like what, in turn 4 or 5? How much was it? So like, yeah, I mean, I think it would be absolutely broken. So I think it's fine as it is right now. Rogue is strong enough. I mean, Mitsu played pretty fine and he has the right decks. I mean, it is what, as he said, the most used or the strongest decks nowadays in the current meta. Alright then. So, board being cleared. Don't have like too many good cards on Mitsuhide's hand yet, but we still have the top decks to count on. And on the other hand, we don't have too much on, not really on the Rogue side. He does have like ways of rotating cards. Here he does a little tempo play, gains board. We have no removal on the Warrior side. We got a War X right now, but that's it. So I guess we're gonna see a War X gold take 5 damage. But other than that, there is like not much, and Afir can still keep coming. He has a Drake to get more cards. We're gonna see Harrison Jones now. There is no reason not to grab that card while developing board. So I guess there's gonna be that. There we go, Harrison. Warrior's weapon being taken care of. That's still looking fine. Alright, we can still weapon up again. Again, he could use the gold trade combo, but this time he could like add, say, his Frothing Berserker, play Frothing into into the goal, get a little extra damage. He might do that. He might play on curve, get the weapon, develop board along with a weapon, because Harrison was just played. Okay, it seems like he's gonna go the Frothing Berserker route. There we go, 4 damage plus on that, but probably that's gonna be taken care of the Rogue pretty fast. Yeah, he can't use Shadow Strike anymore. Alright, Azure Drake. I guess he's hoping to grab something like an Eviscerate. If not, he's probably gonna sap it. Alright, there's the sap. Alright. Zo. Hey, ik zie je man. Hey, fijne avond.
My blade be thirsty. Try this.
Alright, board still in the rogues, sorry, in the warrior's hand, but still. Clock's ticking for the warrior. I mean, if he doesn't do something too fast enough, the rogue will have plentiful damage coming out with Malygos. Alright, so we're gonna have Zaril the Poison Mine being played at some point. Oh, well, right now he has the double coin, so that's like pretty convenient. Assuming the Zaril is gonna be dropped just to see what card he gets, just to get that little minion out on the board.
So many
I mean, at this point, the rogue just needs to last until that point where he can draw cards. Hopefully gets the stealth. Got the 3 attack, alright, that's fine. The stealth would have been really great. Not quite sure why the minion was played. I guess he wanted to play it to have to trade with the minion, so he doesn't have a board.
Be thirsty.
Like he doesn't want the weapon to hit it. Maybe that's the reason. Rogue doesn't care, still goes for it. Alright. Alright. Still keep pressing. I guess we're gonna see a sprint here, but how many more turns does Afir have? Gisteren speelde iemand Furians in Rogue van Breda. Was top 4. And Flurians, and okay, that's pretty interesting. I mean, it is still playable. You got still preparation, right? For Blade Fury, Blade Fury would still make it cost nothing. So I mean, it's not like it's not viable. There isn't just that many weapon buffs around, so it's not as OP as it was anymore. But it's still an OP clear, right? I mean, just about any rogue weapon, even the standard one, along with say like a deadly poison, just a simple deadly poison, or nowadays with those the squid face, South Sea squid face or something like that, the buffs, and just playing the Blade Fury. I mean, it's still like a zoo lock would get demolished. I mean, as Blackbra NL is saying, I think it's viable as well. I mean, you have a lot of zoo decks. Alright, there we go. Fan of knives. Doing a lot of work here. And we're getting a ship. Alright. And that's game. Like, literally, that's it. That was like probably the shortest final I've ever seen. We were expecting a 2-3 hour game, but normally we're all the way up until 11 o'clock, or maybe later. Last time I remember people sitting at overtime, everything was closed and we're still playing Hearthstone in the cafe, at the man cave. This was just aggro, GG, game over. Not as expected. Not as expected, but both players did well. Mitsu came up on top and takes the win here. I'm gonna quickly get both of the players to come and have another quick chat here.